One of the things I want to say that we don't have kings in this country. I know this president thinks he can just interpret the Constitution, apply the laws, win it how he wants them. He thinks he can go around Congress. We don't have kings, and I think it's unfortunate if Democratic governors feel like they got to defend this president, whether he's right or wrong. Look, as Americans, we've got the right to speak up when we think he's wrong. I think it's wrong to surrender. I think it's wrong to raise up that white flag. I think this Obama economy is now a minimum wage economy. I think it's wrong to accept that. I've got an obligation to the people of Louisiana. I've got an obligation to speak up and say we can do better. And the middle class is hurting right now. Energy prices aren't going down. Health care prices aren't going down. This president can do something about it. If he's serious, why not? Why doesn't he get the Department of Justice out of the way from school choice? You know, I asked him that question. I asked him about vouchers and school choice and educational reform. He said, you know, look, he's not for that. This president's creating obstacles, standing in the way of the American people pursuing the American dream.
Now, the White House said today that the president is for a national economy where the minimum wage is $10.10 an hour. He said perhaps Governor Jindal prefers a Governor Jindal economy of $7.25 an hour. What about the issue of minimum wage and how that plays in your party?
Look, I prefer an economy where families don't have to make the minimum wage. They've got good-paying jobs. The CBO itself said the president's proposal will cost 500,000 Americans their jobs. We don't want a minimum wage economy. Brett, look, you do the Keystone Pipeline, tens of thousands of construction jobs. Oil and gas, one study says hundreds of thousands of new jobs if the activity on federal lands was growing the way it is on private lands. You look at the obstacles this president's creating to real robust private sector job growth. If he would park those EPA regulations, the EPA has been so aggressive on carbon, on coal-fired plants, we could bring good-paying manufacturing jobs back into this country. Obamacare, more than 2 million fewer Americans in the workforce. How is that good for the economy?
So when you hear Kathleen Sebelius say that no jobs have been or are being lost from Obamacare, you say what?
I say that's like hearing the president say your premiums are going down $2,500. That's like hearing the president say if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. That's like hearing the president say if you like your health insurance plan, you can keep your health insurance plan. 5 million Americans got cancellation notices. I think people are beginning to realize that the Obamacare legislation, the ACA, is not what they told us was going to